Makes
This is the
him
back of the
look
car.
like a round, like lifesaver with arms and legs.
It looks fine. I have absolutely no complaints about it at all. You know, it just doesn't transform, so it doesn't fit into the collection that I've spent so much money on.
It looks great. I just wish it would come out in another color so I can repurpose it as somebody other than Megatron. I think this would be great, like I already said, for like a Unicron, follower or something that's all mutated by chaos energy or something like that. I think this would be great.
I like that
I'm not
storyline
enough.
better.
Welcome back, Transformers fans, to another round of Bob vs. Con. As always, I am James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And we do have some news for you today. It's a little shorter. I will be gone this weekend, so we're recording it early. So members, you will see this quite a bit earlier than everybody else. This will be out on Saturday for you. And if there's any news that you see, please put it in the comments down below if you want us to talk about it. We're going to try to find everything, but go ahead and put anything that you want us to spotlight. And as always, a big shout out to the Chosen Prime, your one-stop shop for everything action figures. And, a lot of Transformers that we'll be talking about today will be on there eventually. And also our members. I already said that you're going to see this sooner. So if you want to see everything that we do sooner, go ahead and be a member. We appreciate all of them. And news will be up soon about the members exclusive live. Anything else you want to add, Bobby?
Please make sure to click that subscribe button and that notification button so you can be aware of other times we record earlier, because James is leaving us to go have a wonderful time somewhere that he didn't invite me to.
Yes, no, you are not invited. I don't think you wanted to go last time we talked about this before we recorded. So let's get into something that we will be together at, and that's TFCon LA. So they showed off that Hal Ryle, Donald F. Glutt, and Arthur Burghard are going to be there. So I'm sure you're most excited for he was the rider. I was going to say Spike, the Autobot Spike, but I guess it's a rider. I would say you'd probably be most excited for Devastator out of all of these.
It's crazy. For some reason, I think we talked about him before as well.
Yeah, but they're just posting them now again. So yeah. I don't want to deprive you guys or fans, so I'm still putting them up. So
no, and I'm just trying to make sure that it wasn't deja vu for me and that I'm on the same page, because I was just like, Destro. That's the first thing I thought about.
It was the Baroness.
Yeah, was it Baroness? Or?
Maybe because they're the Baroness's voice actress. I forgot who else she did for Transformers is going to be there, and maybe that's what you were thinking of.
I thought it was Destro, but anyway, they have been posting some of these up again, but it's cool. I mean, it's going to be a slew of people there. I'm wondering if they're going to have a panel with all the G1 people on stage, which would be really cool to see everyone all together. Be real cool if they just start talking in the voices of the characters that they did. That would be kind of cool. But
I think what you're trying to say is a script reading. That's what you would like to see.
Well, no. I mean, they could just talk to each other in the voices that they did, in the characters that they did. I mean, Peter Cullen has done Prime on stage, just saying something, and Frank has done the same thing. So just that they talk back and forth in the voices that they did, that would be kind of cool to see it live. They don't necessarily have to read a script.
Well, you heard it here first. Bobby's going to go to all the panels with these voice actors. So have a lot of fun with that. But while you're doing that, let's talk about what's just announced. So the first thing is more comic covers. So this is Skybound's Transformer comic series preview of issue number 6. Again, I'm not putting the actual preview in just in case people want to not be spoiled, but the covers are readily available as well. And both of these look pretty cool.
They do. I think I'm going for the Devastator one, though.
Out of these two, honestly, I would probably pick the Devastator one as well. I don't like that head on Devastator. I like the more normal Transformer head, not the flat brick head that he has there, but I really like how dynamic it is.
I like it. The main reason is because I have a few copies with Prime on the front already, so it's something different. But who knows?
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're gonna have to pick both of them up.
No, I'm not that much of a comic kid yet. And yes, I said yet.
Yet, okay, all right, well. Better than you are with your Legends figures. So eHobby has an exclusive new official Transformer Superlink and Galaxy Force acrylic logo. They'll be 1980 yen, approximately $13.21. I was reading, if you did want to pick these up and you're in the US, use buyye.jp. No, not affiliated whatsoever. That is just what I read. But they look good.
If they were, Autobot, Decepticon, something like that, something that I'm familiar with, or more familiar with, excuse me, I'd pick them up because I've been looking for something like this.
Those already came out.
I know.
Okay, all right. Just making sure that you missed out.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to rub it in.
They look good. I just don't like this type of stuff in my collection personally, but I can see how it would make a good display.
Yeah, I want a few of them to put on top of my cases. So
on top of your cases?
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say on top, like on a shelf, on like a top shelf of some of my cases.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, you're not gonna see it. Okay, moving on. We got these guys. So these are Warriors Workshop's humanoid assist soldiers. I couldn't tell if these are referencing something in the G1 cartoon or not. It kind of looks like something, but I thought I'd put them in. I did see them with a mech suit, so maybe it's something completely different, and I'm wrong, but still, they look kind of unique. I'd like to know what size they are, because if they're like Diaclone driver sized, these would be really cool to go with the black, the TFC Prime, if they were in black, obviously, and not in construction yellow.
Yeah, I can't think of an episode that these would be from the G1 dynamic. And that's the yellow Constructicons turned human or something like that. I don't know, but it doesn't ring a bell with me.
I think you should get them.
I think you should get them.
No, I'll get them when they come in black, and if they're the right scale. You just like to burn your money, so
no, I'm
pick them up.
I'm too far into the burning of money right now.
Well, let's get into some updates. And now, will you be burning your money on this guy?
Negative. No, I'm not. No? I'm not picking that up. I know. I think I said I like the alt mode, but looking at it again, the alt mode is okay, but it doesn't do anything for me to pick it up.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's better looking than when we first looked at it. Whoever was taking those pictures did not do a good job. But what I really don't like on this picture in particular, you could see the whole, I think it's the front of the car just hanging off of his back. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's the back of the car. I don't know. And it makes him look like a round, like lifesaver with arms and legs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, with it's all red. There's no, like, if they painted the bottom of it black or gray or something, and there was some differentiation between the chest and it, but he just looks so round. And that's what I don't like. And in this picture right here, where he's like crouched down, this guy's going to be awkward to pose. Oh, and I forgot to say, these are official stock images via In-Demand Toys on Facebook. So I still think he looks a little awkward, but at least he could hold the gun normally. I wouldn't say I hate it, but I'm definitely not picking it up, and I don't like it. But it looks like something you would get for your Cybertronian collection. No.
If it was, again, more G1 related that I saw on TV, got me. I never played the game or any of the games or any of the concepts. Don't really float my boat, so I won't be drinking on this cup of Energon.
Okay. Well, I think you should still pick it up and review it for everybody.
I think you should. I have enough coming in. You need to catch up.
No. The companies need to catch up making things that I like. That's the difference.
Hey, that goes for both of us in this case.
Next, we've got YOLO Park, AMK Pro Series, Transformers, G1, Optimus Prime. You should get this because this actually does look really good, and I think it would look nice with all of your Optimus Primes, especially when it's only like $50.
Not gonna happen. If it transformed, you're absolutely correct because it does look really good. Again, if I collected non-transforming action figures or statues or any of these things, there's a lot more that I'd burn my money on. This would be burning money because I have absolutely no desire to collect these, and if I did, it would be just to spend some money, and I don't want to do that. 12 pages. Actually, I think I might be down to 11 pages now.
Oh, well, good job.
Yeah.
That'll change, in a month. With this, I think it looks amazing. But again, I think you have a few figures that actually look like it on your shelf already.
I do.
That you don't really need this. But it looks cool. And I can see why somebody would get this. I do collect non-transforming figures, but not in Transformers. Does that make sense? I collect like... Yeah, action
Mortal
figures.
Kombat.
Like, I have Black Manta, Noob Saibot, Darkseid, and stuff like that. I wouldn't get a Transformer that doesn't transform.
Right.
But it looks great. I could see why somebody who might not like the puzzle aspect of Transformers pick this up.
It looks fine. I have absolutely no complaints about it at all. It just doesn't transform, so it doesn't fit into the collection that I've spent so much money on.
Talking about non-transforming Transformers, we got 3 zeros, MDLX Transformers Thundercracker, and I am so confused because this is a different one than the Starscream we looked at last time, but they're both stylized very similarly. Do you remember that Starscream? The Flame Toys, I believe it is, Starscream. But I realized they were different because of the hook feet that this one has that I don't like. The other one didn't have that. And I'm very interested to know why there's 2 different non-transforming, highly stylized Seekers coming out at the same time from 2 different companies. Now, this one I think is smaller. It's about 20 centimeters, 7 inches tall, so it's a little bit of a smaller scale. But that just kind of caught me off guard when I realized they weren't the same company.
So, side note, this figure looks dead. Like the face and everything, like the colors, it looks like it's dead Thundercracker or something like that. I don't know what that's. When you first brought it up, that's all I kept looking at it as, decommissioned Thundercracker. With that said, I don't like the hook feet on this one, and that's been kind of a complaint with all of these from this line. I don't know. I think we liked the way the Skywarp looked, but this one is my least favorite of the 3.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't think it's hard to make the color scheme of Skywarp look good on almost any figure. The black hides a lot. The purple highlights where you want it to. It doesn't look bad, but like you said, I think Starscream looked better, and obviously Skywarp looked even better. So, yeah, I think it looks fine though. I can see why somebody would get this.
Again, if I had the budget, I would buy so many other things Transformers related if I had the budget to do that.
Well, I think budget and space.
I can make space.
No, that would be a big thing for me. So, anyways, this looks good, but let's go ahead and move on. Nothing incoming that I can find, so let's get on to what's recently released. This first one's all for you, Bobby. Let me know if you find it. So, Transformers Studio Series Wave 24 Leader Concept Art Megatron was sighted in Canada. Now, these pictures are via Megatroptimus via TFW 2005. That's a pretty cool name. And they were spotted at the Walmart in, oh my goodness, I'm not going to... In Quebec, Canada. I'm not going to pretend to say those names. But here's the crazy thing. It's priced at $76.92 Canadian dollars. So I feel very bad for you, our Canadian watchers out there. I know there's a change, but it can't be, or a currency exchange, but it can't be that much.
Wow. I have nothing to say about it. That's a lot. And I hope with the currency change that this is something people can grab and are looking forward to grabbing in Canada. I mean, it looks like there's only 2 on the shelf. So, it looks like my stores where they're pretty empty. So I hope that means that these are flying off the shelves. But I don't think you were going to pick it up. I'm not picking it up.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick it up. For me, this would have to be an impulse buy. They have it, and it looks good. It does. I have nothing against this figure. It looks great. I just wish it would come out in another color so I can repurpose it as somebody other than Megatron. But I think it looks great. I mean, there's a few things that I think some of the upgrade sets fixed. But I saw somebody make this into like a jet wing armor for Optimus. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. If that was like an actual feature on this figure, like it was also a weaponizer or something, that would make me want to get it a little bit more than just having a Megatron with a weird tank and plane. Something. Helicopter. It was a mode.
Plane, jet.
I still think you should get this for your Cybertronian shelf.
No, not gonna happen. Don't like it.
Why not?
Don't like it like that.
Yeah, you do. It's Megatron. No. It's your Megatron, Bobby. It has the silver and the red and everything.
I'm good. I'm very okay. I'll leave it for somebody who really loves this figure.
All right. I think these are going to be hard to find. If the Optimus Prime that nobody could find that goes for like $200 on eBay is any indication. So it's not an exclusive like that one.
I walked right past it.
I know, I did too. I feel bad. I'm like, I should have bought these and given them out to people who wanted them. So let's keep it going. And the DNA upgrade said DK06 is now out as well. So this is a reissue, and this is for the movie Grimlock. And it makes sense that they're reissuing it because the Bumblebee line, what is it called? Buzzworthy Bumblebee reissued this figure.
So are you picking it up?
No. I already have the Buzzworthy. I have the original release, and it's okay, but I wouldn't buy anything to upgrade it.
Yeah, all right. I'm not a fan of this figure, so this will be an easy pass for me. I don't know. I really appreciate DNA for coming out with all these upgrade sets. It just really upsets me that there's so many upgrade sets needed.
Well, this
in general, not this one.
Yeah, I know. I understand what you're saying. This one is more weapons and it gives him opposable hands and stuff. To me, that's okay. That makes sense. It's not necessary, like filling in gaps and putting a hinge here where there should be, or increasing the height like some of the later ones are. Because this figure is a good figure. It's fun to transform. It looks accurate. From what I remember, there's not a lot of gaps. I like it. Not as Grimlock. I think I had it as like a servant of Unicron.
Right.
But it's a fun figure. I do wish it had more paint on it, or more colors. It has a lot of paint, more colors on it. But I think I bought this thing for like $45 when it first came out, and that's an appropriate price. 60 plus is not, in my opinion. But the upgrade set's also $40, so yeah. For that price, you might as well get this figure, which is the G Creation MTST01B, the Wrath, the value version. So this is out. I think this is like 110. I could be wrong. Instead, that's not a lot, Bobby. This thing's like a foot tall. If you've paid a lot more for a lot less. If I was going to get a movie of Grimlock especially if it's a $40 upgrade set, I would pick this up. It just looks nicer, even if it's not my cup of Energon.
This looks like the movie Grimlock met.
What you say?
You know what I'm thinking of.
I think I know what you're saying.
The symbiote, Venom.
I knew you were gonna say Venom. Dang it! The funny thing that you actually say that is Venom actually bonded with a T-Rex in some of the comics.
Yeah, that's what this looks like. And I was struggling to get the name out, and I don't know why, but that's what it looks like. From all those teeth and everything, you know. Yeah, this would, again, I don't like this stylized of a figure, so this would be very.
Well, it's actually not stylized at all.
To me,
this is how it looked like in the movies. So
right, I didn't like
stylized is like one step more than what it's supposed to look like. This looks exactly like how it's supposed to. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's stylized.
Well, the movie was stylized from what I grew up, what Grimlock looked like from the G1 cartoon. So it's stylized, in my opinion, from what I grew up thinking Grimlock looked like. So
we won't go through thought experiments to say that G1 Grimlock is stylized over this, but well,
hey, mine came first. But anyway, yeah, I like the colors on this, the detail in here and everything. I love the gold accents throughout it. That's really cool. I'm just not a fan of the way the figure looks, the way the bot looks, the way the dinosaur looks. It definitely looks robotic and not of this world, which is all, checks all those boxes, but I just don't like the way it looks.
I think this would be great, like I already said, for like a Unicron, follower or something that's all mutated by chaos energy or something like that. I think this would be great. I
like that storyline better.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like, right? He looks like a mutated monster. He does not look like he's supposed to look like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this looks cool. So, all right, well, let's move on to our last thing. Yes, it's a little shorter today, and that is 115's Workshop YYW45A upgrade set for Nova Prime. And I gotta say, this does kind of look a lot better with the different waist pieces and the bigger feet. It kind of does wonders for it. It still has all that hollowness under the guns, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was looking at, how it was placed in the transformation. I didn't even pay attention to the guns. Yeah, that's bad.
Well, and then you'd have to buy another upgrade set to fix that, because I know we talked about a few of those that filled that in. So
and the wings.
You'd be 2 upgrade sets deep in this point.
Were the wings a third upgrade kit, or
that was a third one, I believe? Yes,
yeah.
From another company. Yeah. So 3 upgrade sets deep. So this, you're getting into $150 figure probably.
Yeah. I think this figure looks good with the chest piece. I think the wings would probably be the first and maybe the kit that I could settle with if I pick this figure up. The wings made it look so much better.
Yeah, I agree. I think you really, at least I wouldn't pose him with the gun sticking straight up. Normally, he'd probably be holding them just because, they hold their weapons. So that wouldn't be the first one. But the wings, these look really stubby.
Yeah.
Really stubby.
His wings got clipped.
Yes. Before he even had a chance to fly.
Yeah.
So I would probably get the wings first if I didn't already have a Nova Prime. But the feet are also quite good as well. I don't like how they hang off the back of the alt mode. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I wish they folded in or something, but
Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Yeah, that part looks terrible in the alt mode.
I mean, at least it's on the back of the figure,
Yeah. I don't know.
So you picking it up?
No,
you're not gonna go hunt this figure down?
No.
You don't have a Nova Prime though.
Nope, don't. I'm okay. I mean, honestly, I really don't. Now that I think about it, having this mode as Optimus Prime was good for me.
You mean?
I mean,
oh, you have the Cybertron Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
Okay. I never got that one.
Yeah, so that was fine for me. And
that's where you're stopping?
Yep. Now,
well, if they come out with an MP Nova Prime, maybe a third party or something, would you pick that up?
Possibly. I mean, third party came out with the Optimus Prime version, and you talked about how good it was and that I should get it, and I passed on that as well.
The Cybertron one, I talked about how good it was. Yeah, I mean, it looked nice, but people had a lot of problems with it. I think you should still pick it up though for your Optimus collection. I mean, you need every version of Optimus in that collection.
I'm okay. I'm okay with picking up just the one
Cybertron, and you already skipped on the Energon one. You need to pick that up from Fans Hobby, and let's see what else. You need an animated one when that comes out, and you need at least one Bayverse Prime in your collection. So get to it.
I wish I had
not an Optimus collection.
Stronger than water in my drink.
All right. Well, that's everything we have for you. Wait to see Bobby's Optimus collection when he adds Energon and Cybertron and animated Prime to it. Hey, gift it to him.
That would be the only way that they will get into my collection.
He should gift it to himself. Let him know.
Yeah. I'd have to have -5 pages of pre-orders to start working on that. So, no, but I think, it was a short news cycle. Again, please let us know if you find anything, or we'll be searching as well for any new news that might come out between today and tomorrow. We really do appreciate everyone coming on this journey with us. It really does mean a lot to us. I don't know, maybe I'm still feeling a little bit of love from Valentine's Day and I'm all mushy and stuff like that. But this has been really cool. And I must say that I really appreciate it personally. And members, as James mentioned, we will be doing that live recording next weekend, so definitely looking forward to that. And then the hauls, I think we'll do on March 3rd, I believe. We talked about
Sunday. So we'll have more concrete dates coming up very, very soon, and a time for you members. Very
time, yes. So I know some people have been asking that in the comments, so I have a bunch of stuff to get together.
Well, stay tuned for that. Do all those YouTube things that we always say at the end of these videos, and we will see you guys very, very soon.
As always, till all debates are won,